introduce you guys today to a small concept that actually has a pretty significant effect on the flow of your soloing. And this concept is simply leading with the right hand, or the left hand, if you're a left-handed drummer. But the point of it is to establish a dominant hand while you're playing. It's a similar and familiar thing that I've seen a lot of my favorite drummers do. The two most notable ones being Vinny and Steve Smith, which they both studied with Gary Chafee. I don't know if they got this idea from him or not, or if it's just something that they do naturally, but these are the two drummers that I see sort of doing it the most often anyways. And it just looks really cool, but it's also very cool for establishing strong phrases, strong rhythmic patterns with your dominant hand. So today I'm just going to show you 4 cool little exercises that you can do just to introduce you to the idea. There's obviously a million things that you can do with it, but this is just an introduction because I don't want this video to be 2 hours long. Now, once you've gotten used to the idea of playing with a dominant hand, it actually will make a huge difference in your approach to pretty much playing anything, fills and phrases and all that kind of stuff. Because it's literally sort of training one hand to constantly know what the other hand is doing. Now, the 2 reasons that I really like this sort of concept, number 1, again, because it looks cool, and number 2, it kind of forces you to get a little creative with, playing just different rhythmic patterns, different, I'm trying to avoid using the word melodies because you're really not playing melodies, but some different really cool sort of rhythmic phrases and patterns with the right hand. So it kind of involves using accents and ghost notes. Your left hand, if you've noticed when I was playing off the top, when I was really sort of getting into it, the one thing that you notice that's consistent is that the left hand stays planted right here, right? So your left hand is just kind of filling in all the gaps with ghost notes. And that's part of why it looks really smooth, because you're just kind of laid back and nice and relaxed and just doing all this thing. You're hearing all of these notes, but it doesn't really look like you're working that much. So let's get into these 4 exercises. I'll explain how they work, and then I'll let you loose and you can try them for yourself. Now, real quick, before I get to that, I just want to talk to all my Canadian drummers out there, because I know you're looking at this shirt. Boom, loud and proud. That's not a maple leaf in the middle. That's a drum kit. Now, don't lie, man. You know you want this shirt. This here's a Beatdown Exclusive, man. You can only get this in one spot. Unfortunately, sorry, man, all my US drummers, I don't really have a US version of this shirt. Except for this one, bam! Now, come on, man. Well, who you think I am? You think I'm not going to cover my American drummers? Huh? Like 80% of my viewing audience is from the United States of barbecue, so I can't leave y'all out. Hit that link in the description box to order one up. Every time you order a shirt, you're supporting the channel, and you know this is your favorite channel. So go ahead and snatch one up for the summer, man. Good things will happen to you. Now let's go. All right, so these exercises are actually pretty simple because they don't involve the feet. Now, if you want to incorporate the feet, you can certainly do so. If you want to just keep time with the left foot on the hats or something, if you want to play some sort of ostinato on the kick drum, straight 1 and 3, whatever you want to do. But primarily, we're focusing on the hands for this one. Again, just to introduce you to the idea of establishing a dominant hand. So, exercise number 1, straight up, right, left, left. That's all it is. Plant the left hand on the snare, keep them ghost notes nice and small, and then you're just going to move the right hand around the toms. You can play the snare also if you want, but that's all you're going to do. Just right, left, left, all over the kit. Going to give you some time. This is about 115 beats per minute. Just set yourself a metronome, and then just play some steady 16ths in groups of 3. Over the 4. Exercise number 2, real simple. It's just a double stroke. But I want you to start the double in a different way, all right? So instead of just going right, right, left, left, right, right, left, left, right, right, left, left around the drums, what I want you to do is start with the right, one accent with the right hand. So you're gonna go right, left, left, right, right, left, left, right, right, left, left, right, right, left, left. The reason why I want you to play it that way is because it's more practical when you play it around the kit, because what ends up happening is what you want to do anyways is accent the second stroke of the double with the right hand. And essentially what you're doing is accenting the downbeats. So right, left, left, right, right, left, left, right, right, left, left, right, right, 1, 2, 3, 4, that kind of thing. Exercise number 3, it's pretty cliche at this point, but hey, when it works, it works. Single paradiddle. But again, when you play the single paradiddle this time, you're not going to play it how you used to playing it on a practice pad where we're going da 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 da. All the notes that you're playing with the left hand, I want you to keep them at volume 1. All right? Keep them way down here. It's going to actually sound quite different when you do that. When you separate the two hands like that, all you're going to want to hear is sort of the rhythm that you're going to be playing with the right hand. So the sticking stays the same. The only thing that's going to change is the dynamics. And then exercise number 4, of course, the last thing that you want to do is bring all of them into the mix, all right? And then just practice going in and out using all of them. So the right, left, left, the groups of 3, and then the double, right? Right, right, left, left, right, right, left, left. And then the single paradiddle. You're going to be going in and out of all 3 of them, but your posture is going to stay the same. Your left hand's going to stay planted on the snare, right? And you're just going to be moving that right hand around. This is just a gateway exercise to sort of getting used to the concept of establishing a right hand lead when you're playing phrases and when you're soloing. So what's the end goal with this exercise? Well, basically, it's musicality, right? What you want to eventually be able to do is start to sing rhythmic phrases, sing drum licks in your head, right? And play them with your dominant hand. So it's great for fills, It's great for phrases, it's great for solos. But if you want to incorporate this idea in a fill, for instance, you're playing, this is your time, you know, and you want to go da-dun, dun, dun, da-dun, dun, gap. If that's your fill, play that with the right hand, keep the left hand planted, da-dun, dun, dun, da-dun, dun, gap, right? Then there's, of course, millions of different ideas that you can come up with when you're doing that kind of thing. So in this exercise, we've kind of been dealing with just playing straight 16ths. You also want to try this concept with triplets, but it's a really super smooth way to get around the drums. So I'm just going to leave you with that for now. If you want to go beyond these 3 sticking examples, feel free, man. Experiment. Do whatever you want. The only thing that you really need to remember is that whatever you end up playing, whatever rhythm you end up playing with the right hand, the left hand is just going to fill in the gaps with singles and doubles. So mess with that for a little bit, man. Have some fun with it. Don't forget to gradually bump your speed up so that you can get it sounding nice and smooth, even at higher tempos. You want to get your goal around like maybe 140, 145. That's a good little target goal to get to. But you might find that once you start playing like this, after you figure out how cool it is, it's going to be hard to stop. You'll soon be incorporating this idea into your regular fills, and you'll just start to feel a little bit like a different drummer. So that's it, man. I'm out. Thanks for watching this video. Don't forget to share it if you dig it. New subscribers, welcome. Hit that notification bell so you know when the next video is coming out. Like, subscribe. See you next video.